The first time I understood what fatherhood actually costs, I was not paying attention. And that's the part I'm still working out. I have sons who are grown now, men who remember things I said that I wasn't thinking about what I was saying. They remember which games I showed up for and which ones I didn't. They remember the nights I came home from a work thing I can't even recall now. The nights they were awake waiting and I walked through the door already thinking about something else. I didn't know I was making a deposit on any of those nights. I thought I was just living, but that's not how it works. The account was open the day they were born. I didn't sign paperwork. No one handed me a ledger or walked me through the fee schedule, but the account was open. And every day I made entries in it, whether I knew it or not. Not monthly, not annually, daily, sometimes hourly. The careless comment at breakfast, the phone on the table during dinner, the time I listened, and the time I was physically present, but already somewhere else. Proverbs says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. What I'd add is this: the inheritance isn't only what you leave, it's what you deposit every day. Inheritance thinking is end-of-life thinking. Daily deposit thinking changes what you do on a Tuesday. I am 66. I have a daughter named Riley who's 2.5 years old. She has no idea what year I was born or what that number means for the math of her childhood. She only knows what Tuesday looked like. She's building a picture out of ordinary Tuesdays, not the trips to gymnastics class, not the milestone moments, ordinary Tuesdays. My son's built the same picture, and I wasn't always careful about what went into it. And look, this is not a guilt essay. Guilt is useless to a man who's still in the room. What I care about is the ledger, the actual accounting of what we put into our children every day. Most fathers don't know they're choosing. They think the big moments are the deposits, the championship games, the trips to Disneyland, the hard conversations at 16, the college drop-off. Those matter. But the daily column, the one that dominates the ledger, is built out of things you barely noticed. Eye contact at dinner, whether you remembered what they told you yesterday, whether you finished the story before you reached for the phone. During football season, I flew home from Austin, Texas on the 5 p.m. Friday flight into LAX every week for a year so the car service could take me straight to my son's games in Orange County. And I made every one. He never asked me to be there. I never told him what it costs in time and money. And in all the years since, he's never said a word about whether it made any difference. And I've wondered about that. But I would do it again. Research on childhood memory says I may never get the answer I'm looking for, not because it didn't matter, but because children don't share or store experiences as events. They store them as feelings. He may not remember which games I made or which season it was. What he carries in the part of memory that doesn't have language is whether he was worth showing up for. And that's the deposit. That's what was going into the account on those Friday evenings in Orange County, whether either of us knew it. The account is open in your children. The entries are being made. The question is not whether you're depositing, because you are. The question is what you're depositing. Your son won't remember the Tuesday, he'll remember what Tuesday felt like. The Daily Deposit: What Fatherhood Actually Costs and What It's Building.